Sorry, hello people. I'm here playing some Tainted Grail. I thought I would just at first try and give it a go, see what would happen, see how well it is. I'm actually really liking it so far, so I thought I would start here. And for my playthrough, see things go in this. For a quick recap of the things I've seen though so far. Um, so this is taking place in the land of Avalon, such as the kingdom of Camelot, King Arthur and so forth and all that. Um, King Arthur pretty much came to this land, made it his home. Now, taking over another freaking species, pretty much. Not taking over a species, more like backing off a certain species. Dealing with all kinds of different new things, I'm guessing, from what they call the weirdness. This weird supernatural force that mutates things and makes things, well, as it says, weird. And then there's a different type of virus out there in this island called the Black Plague. And it's not a good thing either. This is all happens after King Arthur's death. We ended up as a jail cell prisoner inflicted with the red plague, red death, whichever you want to call it. And these red priests trying their best to cure it ended up not doing so well. A lot of crazy things happening. Made a couple friends along the way. I'll probably mention those later in the stream or at some point in our playthrough. Which are we run into them again if we do. Say we did escape. A lot of undead fighting, a lot of infected people fighting, a lot of guards fighting. Not much happened in that part. Probably know that we ended up finding actually King Arthur himself in literally soul form in the place that is somehow housing his form. Not a lot of answers, a lot more questions, but this is just the details I have to go on so far. And the way things are put, and unfortunately the way things I see it, and the way the text and story and lore that is going so far that you read, King Arthur came across the sea to find this land. Ended up having to fight for it to make it their home. Not realizing this species that was here beforehand, two different species actually, more or less. I'm guessing. I'm only guessing. One species being a smaller group, another species being big, like Titan size. They call them the Titans. And these Titans, for some reason, either through slavery or through other means, ends up, one could say more or less, helping them. I want to say they are helping them. Because the way the texts speak, it almost seems like that they're not really showing them as a type that they own. More like they're praising them as the things that's going to help them see beyond, be able to go beyond the sea. They were wanting to go beyond the ocean and see what's there. Not realizing we were to arrive first. And I don't know what happened, what made the aggression happen between these two species, but that's what happened, and all-out conquest and war happened. The only thing I can think of, the reason why Arthur would choose to fight instead of just retreating back to the homeland, was one with a medieval setting like this. They were probably out of food, out of water, out of blah blah blah, such and so forth. They couldn't make the trip back without having supplies. On top of that, for all we know, they probably got drove out of their homeland too. Either by other human beings or by another species entirely. It's hard saying. But when Arthur came foot here, he came foot to make a home, be it by blood or not. So, whatever happened to these two species, we just know that the species was wanting to see what's up beyond the sea. Well, what's beyond the sea came to them, and it didn't send a good message. So, they were the victims in this situation. They ended up having to leave, though. They left to defend themselves. And left the Titans behind. I found the place, the ancient ruins below. The Titans are still working, keeping the place, their home, powered. I don't know all the answers to this, but it's weird. Why does King Arthur have a freaking burial ground in some weird place that seems to be reviving him? Why did they scatter his parts? Was he that powerful? On top of that, what was this species? They were also trying to hide from the weirdness. It almost seemed like they could control it to an extent, but also still trying to hide from it. They mentioned nothing yet of this other species dealing with this red plague. So I don't know if the red plague came after the conquest or before. We're only got to find out more. So, oh my goodness, that's wyrd. And before we begin, I'm gonna grab me a drink real quick. One sec. Okay. I am gonna manually save right here. As a case. Now we move on. Yeah, I chose more of the healing route. Just for the kind of blood magic. Interesting, also. What's beyond the sea? Well, I definitely found out very goddamn quickly. I hear voices. I'm not sure if I enjoy that. Am I even going the right way right now? I guess. It seems like it. Not many ways to go on this shore, exactly. Maybe talking, okay. About to say, I really hope the whole time I was talking that you could hear me. I swear to God, because I was going to be very, very upset. Hermit's Diary. Delps, yeah. Let's see here. Character. One point available. No. Inventory bag. Read. Hawthorne Man 621. I roamed Avalon too long. No sign of my brothers. No messages at our meeting point. Could I truly be the last druid? Oh. So this is from the druids. So that's another thing is that they pretty sure Arthur and the people of Camelot and such, if I remember right, I think it was saying that they blamed the druids for the weirdness. So they tried to eliminate all the druids. Let's see here. 13th of Oak Moon, 621. I tried hiding near Quannock. I pronounced that right. God damn. The people there seem honorable and didn't fall for lies about us. But the Red Priest appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. 9th of Vine Moon, 621. Thanks to Hob in the second village, I reached the Island Asylum. They'll never suspect a druid here. Hob didn't even blink when I asked for help. 6th of Willow Moon, 626. My days are ending, but those red fools never found me. It's been lonely, but my cave became home. I feel this is my last entry. I hope my brothers would see this hiding spot as their last prank on Avalon. Worth every moment. Okay then. That seemed actually rather sad. He keeps some stuff. If I do end up finding a storage or bookshelf, a main place I can go to. A hub. That's probably where I'll store a lot of that. It's knowledge. One would say. Knowledge. I ended up... Oh, that's where you are. I went in a full circle. Huh. What's up, mate? How you doing?
There you are.
Yep.
It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
Was there, didn't you?
Figured you would. A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here, looking healthier than last time. So I'm guessing you found something worth the trouble.
So this is the key choice point. I could tell by the different text colors. telling her right now what you want to understand.
Really?
You know.
Then can you explain how you were suddenly cured of an illness that nobody knows how to cure? Well, maybe the fact you were able to do that is why I was supposed to break you out of this place. Anyway, get some rest. We'll have to set sail soon, before the Red Priests find us here. All I know is I was supposed to help you, some Pict, and a Delriata break out, and then sail you to the mainland. But it looks like you're the only one who made it. From what I understand, the Red Priests must have done something to you. Something that can prove useful during my quest. Else, I wouldn't be sent here. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I need to find, collect, and destroy them. Long story short, you've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years.
Okay.
Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
Okay. So, things just got more complicated. So you're saying every time this happens, they use that ritual chamber to bring his ass back from the fucking dead. Just to get rid of the shit that is happening on this land. The plague, the weirdness, everything. And you're using him as a constant answer. I mean, I imagine that's not great. And he doesn't remember any of this. Every time he doesn't fucking remember. That's why he said, I remember many deaths. But he just can't remember any of it. Oh my god. I get he might be the only solution right now to keep you guys from surviving. To keep you guys surviving, not from surviving, to survive. But you're literally using one man's life over and over and over again, not knowing what the hell's happening. He thinks his kingdom is doing fine, when it's probably fucking not. He just heard that. He heard that. He saw that through my eyes, too. He's inside of me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so.
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end.
Okay.
Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
It becomes stronger is because he's able to hold it back, so the weirdness has no choice but to try to adapt. So it's a good thing I hit him for the moment. Otherwise, he might have killed me on the spot. Because if I had his particular pure soul inside of me compared to the other parts, as long as one part dies, he can never come back. Ooh, you are a clever game. You are clever people for designing this. This is a very convoluted story, and a back and forth and moral choice. Right from the get-go, you're making me choose a lot. Okay. So, In this sense, do I bring King Arthur back to save the land once again? Or do I aid him in destroying King Arthur? I'm sure there's other choices. Let's just...
The
That's not what
plan
you're
is to steal
planning.
Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest. I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Fragments are locked by a mysterious companion. You can discuss these with them by the campfire. Somebody highly polished. Yeah, we'll just
Well, that man really hates me. That much is clear. It's good you didn't tell him we've met, young one. Who knows what he'd have done?
yeah.
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So he doesn't know why the weirdness or the plague keeps coming back as strong as it does every time he goes away.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Yep. Yeah, play all of that since that's what we are. Ooh. Arm. Oh, there's... Ah... Well, that's fine. I'm going to be getting more levels anyway.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
Well, this is rather interesting and cool. I'm actually liking this so far.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Okay. I think survive the wreckage. Huh. This is like almost Skyrim and Dark Souls mixed together. What the hell? Oh, this is strange. Now, here's gonna be one of the bigger questions right at the moment. Am I able to swim? Ah, so I am able to swim. But part of me is also terrified of that, so okay. At least we confirmed that. moving on. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go this way, so we'll just follow the path. Maybe. Let's see what's over here. Hi. Corpse eater. Ow. Bam. Nice. That's unfortunate. Got taken out by a lonely corpse eater. Bag. Should give me recipes. Be nice to have, wouldn't it? Hunter stew. Now I know how to make this, which requires the ingredients that I have. Nice, a good couple of those. Yes, very nice. Wolves. Bad wolves. Well, it's wolf claws come in handy, but fuck it, we'll take a couple of those too, just to be safe about it. Sharpening stone. Oh, and that's where the shovel comes in handy. Nice. There is good. This is just Horns of the South. Okay. He's undead? Yeah. The fuck? I don't want to know. Okay. I already have a pickaxe. Come on. Really? Let me up there. My goodness. Huh. Corpse eater. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Take that. Pain in the ass. That's for sure. Oh. The hell? That's a fast travel. Nice. Blood. Like. Let's go look around there for a moment before we... Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was just back. I was just there. Saw that happen. Right. Did I hear voices? Is this where they dumped bodies? I wonder what it's called, Blood Lake. If they wouldn't have anything on them, don't even try. They do, it's so small. Wait. We gotta go for those. Yeah, see, yeah, there's nothing. Wait. I could have sworn I saw something over here. Ah, I did it for nothing. Please don't tell me. There we go. Yep. Alright, I did it. Bullcrap. That's what I call that. Let's see what's over here.
Do we have to wait to take down that damn noose?
Not long.
I won't go down easy.
You won't, hey.
You'll be fertilising the soil. You'll be fertilising the soil. I'm tougher than I look. You're taking... You fight like a milkmaid.
And you fight like your mom.
I'm not giving up yet.
No, you don't.
This is going to hurt.
Is it?
You'll regret this.
Well then. That was ridiculous. Ooh. Do not mind. Do not mind at all. Yeah, with that red priest clothing. God. Those guys are bosses. But they were. Hey, there we go. Looking better already. Really gonna need to upgrade my strength if I'm gonna do anything like that. So, mappy wappy. Where are you gonna hang someone? All for the cooking. Cooking means health. Health means cooking. Equip it. Cool. Like this. Nice. Heading in the right direction, more or less. Ah, you son of a bitch. There we go. Nice. Sneaky, sneaky. I am very sneaky.
Watch your back.
Ugh. Ah.
Your wealth is up.
Is it? Seems like you're dead to me. too. Where'd the other one go? Right here. Not the claymores. Hey, armor could quit. Forget. I need to have 3 endurance. It's not that. Anyway. Fair enough. Hey, nice.
Be prepared for anything. Say your
Why do we depict ourselves destroying so much of other species just because they are different than us?
Be prepared for anything.
You humans disgust me. Sorry, no matter how much King Arthur plays, I'm starting to think I should just help that dude in destroying him. Shouldn't be against these guys, you should be with them. This is frustrating. Really?
What's happening? In the name of the All-Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before. All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh? This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official.
Really?
Well, I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. Oh, you are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
You're a lucky son of a bitch, you know that? If I was a bandit, you'd be dead, you won't even be talking. Oh, I can't try to talk to you. If I'll say advice on for you, you fucked off. Okay. Hi.
The horns of the south. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tainted Grail when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
No. String about. So there's actual wands in this seat. That's what I need. Okay, I'm trying to begin additional charge. Oof. Once I've been restored from this spell, no, I'm not quit. Oh my god. Summoning. Oh my god, they're summoning. Oh. Oh, you know we're gonna be doing this. Oh, you know for a fact we're gonna be doing this. Alright, now let's just increase our max mana. That is something we just plain need to do. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Welcome. In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business. Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything. Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Go, the hunter waits. Again? You really like killing, don't you? Do you shoot them with arrows from afar, or do you prefer to get right up close and watch the light fade from their eyes? I have so many questions, but for now, here's your reward.
Okay.
Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you are seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Hey, thank you. I really thought where you ended up going to bed. Oh, crap, my itch. My goodness. So there is such thing as stealing in this, huh? Oh, wait, this is just... Ooh, just a straight bench. Armor weight reduction. Touch relic upgrade, handcrafting. I could just make weapons and armor. I can upgrade shit. This is going beyond. I am liking it. Alright. There's this there. Huh. Ow. Ooh. So this is my stash, huh? Oh yeah, I was wearing that, I'm pretty sure. Fuck. No, wait, I wasn't. Never mind. I'm stupid. No, I wasn't. All those books and such need to go. I'm not going to be using a bow, so any arrows and bows can go. I'm not going to be using the spear, nor the brick hammer, nor the broken sword. 25. Oof, that's nice. Get that damn plate out of here. Same with that damn spoon. Keep the torch. Keep the fishing rod on here. Right away. 5 for now. That. And we reduced a lot of weight on ourselves, so that's good. It's very, very nice. Oh, I understand now. Okay. So until morning, I'd say around this time. People should be waking up by then and getting up and about. Yeah. Good.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate, but that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home. That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Nice offer.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him... I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death. He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
Fair enough. What the fuck?
I'm sure the hordes of visitors at our gates can survive the insult. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
No, we're not trying that.
No. No, you can't. I don't take bribes, but if you're eager to throw your gold around, my keepers are running a charity for our veterans. That way, your coin pouch won't weigh you down, and you'll be supporting a worthy cause.
I don't want that.
That's a shame. In that case, why not help them with your own two hands? I might look more favorably on you after that. And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin in my face again? First, show me you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other? Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk. If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
So... Okay, so let's have this one.
Stay out of my way.
You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage. Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage. Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees.
Excuse me, my goodness.
And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
Let's see here. No. So we got ourselves their quest. Could be something to do. I don't think this is the right thing. But this is the barracks, so now I know where that is. Oh, that's all the way out there.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him. I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards.
If Haber doesn't know, then I don't either. So we keep trying. Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't have one. I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right. Bringing medicine to my father. When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him. If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them. Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horns. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail. Well, no, of course not. We're not priestesses of the All-Mother. A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the All-Mother. But a man's got to have some fight left in him to be a keeper. Old enough to hold a sword, young enough to not break under its weight. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core, we're warriors. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband. The father was. But nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess.
Can't let that part fall on you, friend. You never know until you try.
He used to serve too. In fact, he was the builder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world.
But a father is a father, right? We may hate each other, but as long as I can help him, I will. Hence the medicine.
Keep your head down.
Oh, Mother have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble? That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people. Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong. Which is the only reason that refugee isn't dead yet. So, he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all. No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to patrolling the walls. I'd be a laughingstock. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. I mean, everyone's gotta die someday, right? So whether it's me or them, at least my problems will be over.
I guess he's not entirely wrong about that. Fuck.
Not really.
It's pretty grim.
Fortunately. The deck? Nah. Just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What
Seriously.
else would it smell of?
What the fuck? My God, this guy's really having it, isn't he?
You do that?
I guess.
That would be a huge relief.
I bet it would.
Maybe not huge. There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats. But, well, you know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but, well, we all have our secrets. Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed in a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture. The only thing more mismatched than the barracks around here is my career choice. But, yeah, I like imagining places where things fit. Where chairs don't wobble. Tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds. Well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep. Not exactly a secret I broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But, hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs.
That's fair. I can't blame him for that.
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. I never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again. Please, try not to make my life harder, all right?
Yeah. Alright, let's go repair this pier, I guess. Fuck. I need 50 wood. Fuck, where do I gather wood? Really?
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off.
So where am I gonna get the 50 wood? Is there actually a way to harvest wood in this game? This is the village. Oh, that's true. Waypoint. Cool. I'm stealing. So I'm just taking. Food for days. Let's go. I am literally jacking all these people's fish. But apparently it's not stealing. I am genuinely confused. How is this not stealing compared to the rest of everything else? See, that was... it does not make no sense. I have so much fish now.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be. So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers. One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice. Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realized everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse.
No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity. Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it. Frang brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats. I was in a strange place. Dark, full of fog, eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up. We set up camp near the arch spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
That should be very interesting then. Okay, well, fortunately I'm going to have to stop it there for the moment. I need something to eat. I was looking a little bit tired. But I am enjoying this so far. I am enjoying the lore, I'm enjoying the story. To the combat. The combat's pretty neat too. Can't wait to get wands and such. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. Anyway, I'm just gonna save it real quick. And I will catch you all soon.